on a talk. Myself, Amrita S. of class 9B, studying in NDKS Vidyalaya, Vetturu. Today, I am here to narrate a story called My Childhood, which is an extract from the book called Wings of Fire. There was a small boy who was born in a middle-class family in this island town of Rameshwaram, that is, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. His father was Zainul and he was not much educated, but he was a man with great wisdom. His mother was Aisha Amma, and she fed a large number of people every day. The number of people she fed every day was more than their family members. They lived in their ancestral house. In 1939, the Second World War broke out, and his brother-in-law, Jalaluddin, would tell him stories about the war and he would trace it in the Dinamani. And as a part of the war, there was an emergency state declared, so the newspapers were thrown out from the moving train in between Rameshwaram and Dhanushkodi Road. And Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's cousin used to distribute paper, so he went to help him. And he earned his first money, and he was so proud to earn his first earnings at a small age. And he had inherited honesty and self-discipline from his father and faith in goodness from his mother. He had three friends, Ramananda Shastri, Aravindan and Prakashan. Ramananda Shastri was the son of a priest called Lakshman Shastri who worked in the Rameshwaram temple, and Aravindan later he worked in the transport sector, that is transporting pilgrims, and Prakashan worked as a catering contractor in the southern railways. There was a huge religious inequalities existed in that place called Rameshwaram, and his science teacher Subramania Iyer he set out to make changes in the small town. So he invited Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam to his home to have food with him, but his wife was not ready with that, and she thought that the impurity of her kitchen would be lost if a Muslim child had food from her. So that she did not serve food, and his Subramania Iyer served food for him. And at last he invited him to have dinner the next weekend. But Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was not ready for that. So he told him that once you decide to change something, then you should be ready to confront the problems. And he went next week to have dinner with him, and this time Subramania Iyer's wife served food for him. And the Second World War came to an end, so that Mahatma Gandhi told that Indians will be ready now to build their own India, and he asked Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam asked permission from his parents to move to Ramanathapuram for his higher studies. Later, he became the second man of India and the 11th president of our country. The childhood story of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is always inspiring for every youngsters, and it's a story of motivation to youngsters to become a great person like him. Thank you.